Hey there, Heather. Hello there. Jeff Clear welcome to another try and travel tennis tournament. We're doing the French Open now, 64 men, going for the trophy, and no buys, no nothing. You play as you are. Come as you are. So that means that um the seed what you see is what you get. Now I don't know why Lutz is the 1 seed. I think everything is just random for some strange reason. Well, anyway, for Frenchmen, we have Yannick Noah, number 10. The Comte is in this thing. And that's only 2 guys. Everyone else is just off its game and all that. So the 1 seat is Lutz against Clerk. And Lutz easily loses 7-5, 6-4, 7-5. So it's best 3 of 5 sets. And he will face Berger, who beat Andres Gomes of Ecuador in 4 sets. So Berger will face Clerk. Feedback, the 15 seed, loses to Tom Gullickson in 5 sets. Well, Feedback won the first 2 sets. Shocking. Feedback botched it to Tim Gullickson. Gullickson will face Edberg, who beat Armitage in 4 sets. So Edberg will face Gullickson. Pat Cash, the 11th seed, loses to Martin in 3 straight sets. Why? He will face Edmondson, who beat Kevin Curran, who went to the 85 Wimbledon, losing to Boris Becker. Harhoist versus Barasuti. 7th seed Dan Creeley beats Nystrom in 5 sets. He'll beat Barasuti, who beat Paul Harhoist in 3 sets. The 4th seed Marks loses to Gimano in 3 sets. And it will be Pasarel, who beats McMillan. 14th seed Carlson beats Vitas Gutierrez in 3 straight sets. And it's Arias who shocks Nastasi with a 5-set victory. Like that. So Arias will face Carlson. The 9th seed Dibley gets taken up by John Lloyd, who was Chris Everett's husband for a while. And then Ivan Lando beats Conor Grabner, so he'll face Lloyd. 6th seed Kronk loses to Johnny McEnroe in 3 straight sets. And it will be Gottfried who will face McEnroe. He beat Mayette. The 2 seed Alexander beats Tom Udker in 3 straight sets. He faces Mancini, who beats Arentis. The 16 seed Madram beats Denton in 4 sets. And it will be Anacone who takes down Cliff Drysdale. The 12 seed Dibbs takes down Craigie in 4 sets. And it'll be Bertolucci who will face him. The 8 seed Peter Fleming is taken down by Arthur Ashe. And he'll face Jan Kodesh, who beat Novacek. 3 seed Dent loses in the first round to McNamara. And it will be Messier who will face off against McNamara. LeConte is in the pits. Lewis, the 13th seed from Kiwitown, New Zealand, winning in 5 sets against Alcaraz. And it will be Bjorn Borg who does it. He beats Metro Valley, so he'll face Lewis. 10 seed Yannick Noah, upset by Franovic, so France is over 2. And Meyer with the shock win over Becker. So Becker, Noah loses, so Meyer will face Franovic. The 5 seed Jimmy Connors takes down Brad Gilbert quite easily. And he'll face Panatta, who beats John Newcomb in 5 sets. Round 32, not a whole lot of seats. There are only 7 seats left. Clerk versus Berger sees Jose Luis Clerk win in 3 sets. And he will face off against Edberg, who beats Gullickson. So Stefan Edberg looking pretty good. Martin versus Edmondson. And it's Edmondson who will move on to the round of 16. Creeley losing to Barasuti, so big one for him. Gimano versus Pasarel. It will be Gimano who will move on to the Sweet 16. And he'll face Carlson, who sends Arias on his way in 3 sets. Lloyd versus Lendl. It will be Lendl who wins the match. And it will be McEnroe who beats Godfrey. So that's a big round of 16. Lendl versus McEnroe. Only one seed from the left side has made it through. Ashe versus Kodesh. It will be Kodesh who pulls off the massive upset over Arthur Ashe. And it's Dibbs who will be Bertolucci who will face Kodesh. Messier versus McEnroe. And it's McEnroe, the Aussie, who will beat Messier. And Borg beat Lewis. So big win for Borg. Maya versus Franovic. It will be Franovic with the win. And he will face off against Panatta with the big upset over Jimmy Connors. So that's a big one for him. Alexander, the 2 seed, gets taken out by Mancini in skunk fashion. And Annacone beats Multrum. Only 2 seats left, but anyway. Big round of 16. Clark versus Edberg. You know Stefan Edberg, great player. And it will be Clark who wins. Edberg can't believe it. It's like, what the fuck? And it's Barasudi who beats Edmondson to face Clark in the quarterfinals. Carlson, the 14th seed, beats Germano in 4 sets. And it will be Lendl who beat McEnroe. Kind of like 1984 French Open. When McEnroe was up 2-0, McEnroe may have put his foot off the pedal, but Lendl wins. He'll face Carlson, Barasudi, and Clark will face each other. Meanwhile, on the right side of the bracket, Panatta beats Franovic in 4 sets. And it will be Borg who crushed McEnroe in the fine power, so he'll face Panatta. Dibbs beats Jan Kodesh. Kodesh behind Borg, 5-time French Open champion, but anyway, yeah, no man. Jan Kodesh, 73 Wimbledon. He won the championship. That was the tournament in which people basically decided to band together and just walk away because of the whole situation with Nikki Pillage and all that. So yeah, so that's a lot of numbers there. And it will be Mancini who will face Dibbs in the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals, 2 Argentines, 2 Americans, 2 Italians, and 2 Swedes. How funny is that? You have 4 countries representing the 8 quarterfinals. It's Italy versus Argentina, Italy versus Sweden, US versus Sweden, US versus Argentina. Weird. First, we have Clark, who beat Barasudi to make it to the semifinals. And then Mancini beat Dibbs, so Argentina brings 2 guys in. Carlson versus Lendl, the 3rd quarterfinal. So Carlson pulled it off. He was down 2 sets to 1, but Carlson pulls it off. He'll face Clark in the final 4. Who faces Mancini? It will be Panatta who pulls it off. So, yeah, the big guys are not there. And Carlson beats Clark. So, Carlson, the 14th. So, Carlson will move on against Panatta for the final. So, Carlson beat Vitas Gutierrez. Panatta took down Newcomb. That's a big one. And Panatta took care of Connors. That was a big win. Franovic, Borg, and Mancini. So he's beaten 3 great tennis players to get move on. Carlson, Arias, Germano, Lendl, and Clark. So Carlson's had a easier path, I think. Carlson won a championship. Panatta hasn't. So we'll see if Ken Carlson can win his 2nd. Carlson in week 1 lost to Prosy, then lost to Telscher, Delray Beach. La Quinta quarterfinals lost to Phyllis. Rotterdam lost to Graebner. Went to the semis in Monte Carlo. Lost to Jose Leclerc, but kind of got a revenge. Chicago, he lost to Prosy. Nice, he lost to Messier. Bowery, he went to the quarters, lost to Franovic. In week 13, he won. He took care of Bertolucci, Berger, Noah, Orantes, Clerk, and Arias, all in that order. And in the French Open, he's been Gutierrez, Arias, Germano, Lundell, and Clerk. So 2 top 10 guys he's taken out. Panatta Bread. He listed Brad Gilbert, and Clark Glaber, Paul Annacone, Stan Smith. And Feliz, week off, lost to Feliz again. Went to Milan, went to the semis before Borg ruined his chances. Went to Monte Carlos in the Orantes. Chicago, he lost to Creek in the quarters. Bari, lost to Metrovelli, lost to Novacek. Then Atlanta with Higueras, and then Stich. Man, he's beaten Newcomb and Borg. That's huge. Connors, Frenovich, and Mancini. So Panatta's had some tough opponents.
Quiet, please. Panatta to serve. First game. Play.
Let's see what happens.
Fifteen love. Out. 15 all. Fifteen 30. Out. 15 40. 30 40. Deuce. Advantage Carlsen. Game Carlsen. First game. Out. Fifteen love. Out. Out. 30 love. Out. Out. 30 15. Forty 15. Out. Game Carlsen. Carlsen leads 2 games to love. First set. Out. Love 15. 15 all. Out. 30 15. Out. Out. 30 all. 30 40. Out. Game Carlsen. Carlsen leads 3 games to love. First set.
Carlsen looking pretty good.
Out.
Open champion.
Fifteen love. Thirty love. Out. 40 love. Out. Game Carlsen. Carlsen leads 4 games to love. First set. Out. Love 15. Love 30. 15 30. Out. 15 40. Out. Game Carlson. Carlson leads 5 games to love. First set.
Carlson's at 5-0. Where's going Panada? Is he fucking that up?
$15 love. $30 love. Out. $40 love. 40 15. Out. Game and first set. Carlson. 6 games to love.
Well, that was easy. How many points did Panada? How many points did Panada win? 3 winner. Total points 8. Fuck. I didn't think this was possible. Always possible. 6 love, 6 7, 6 7, 6 4, 8 6. Oh, Panada. Did Panada have a chance to win on the 5th set? It's love 1 1 2 2 3 3 3 4 3 4 4. Panada was up 5-4. Carlson was serving. Panada was up 6-5. Then 6-6 for serve. And then Panada had a chance at 15-30, but he flubbed it. A couple of outs. And Kent Carlson wins the Grand Slam. Oh, that's what you do. Big win for Carlson. Now we're on to the Open Air London Championships. So this is all these guys, 1 to 64. All right, so let's see here. And Akone out for Gullikson, so they go with another Grand Slam. I don't know why they went with another Grand Slam. Whatever. John Lloyd is going to come in there. Martin up for Dorit. Triac out for Matt. Lutz out for Amatrus. McMillan out for Harhuis. Recent out for Curran. Odker. Peter Fleming. I don't know how they gave it to the other guys. So right, there's your seating and all that. For that Borg is with Craig, much for the Higueras. Clerk for Teacher, Curran, and Tanner. A weird one. So yeah, Carlson's number. Where's Carlson? Carlson is. Oh, he's number 3. He's with Sundstrom, Gimano, and Gilbert. Okay, so that's next week. Anyway, I'm going to do